TTC or the tourism department. Okay? And that jetty management committee was as far as only Santa Monica jetty is concerned, nothing beyond. Now this political thug, who is the minister, uses his power, uses his officers, and tries to use that policy, saying that it is a policy meant for all jetties. And the COP, Captain of Ports, in a letter in 2022, October 2022, mentions, and I am quoting, it is surprising that the draft jetty policy 2022 floated by the Tourism Ministry is being extended to jetties to all rivers in Goa. It's such an authoritative way that it trespasses into their powers. But these are very strong letters by the Captain of Ports Department against the Tourism Department. And all this is happening under the signature of the Tourism Minister. The Captain of Ports questioned the GTTC under which state government order or notification the mandate of the JMC, that is Jetty Management Committee, has been altered to include all jetties and rivers of Goa. This is a fraud committed by the Tourism Department. Captain of Ports is pointing it out. I am not making a charge. Last time we had demanded. Now I am reading to you what the Captain of Ports has said. He also points out how the fraudulent wage in the same jetty management policy, he questions the question, the COP questions that at para 3.7, it is mentioned as constituting 5 members, and at other places, at 4.1, it is mentioned constituting of 7 members. एक जाग्यार म्हणटा तो 4 मेंबर, दुसऱ्या जाग्यार म्हणटा तो 7 मेंबर. तर कितें जालें तर ताकाच खबर ना. And out of 7 members, 5 are from Tourism Department and 2 are from Captain of Ports. So they kept in majority, so they will decide. So Captain of Ports is just played there as for the sake of using them to say that they are part of it. But what is being done is absolutely illegal. This is not my charge. This is not TMC charge. This is the charge of the Captain of Ports against the Tourism Department. And this is an official letter. It's not somewhere in the air or somewhere reported. Now, we all know it. We have said scrap it. NGOs were up in arms, and I have said last time, suddenly it has gone quite why? Captain of Ports says, and I quote, the draft policy is unacceptable to the Captain of Ports. In the present form, what does it mean? Scrap it. That is the meaning of it. Which basically infringes on the powers of the Captain of Ports. So what thug? Department of Madakadut कसा आपले ओढून सुद्धा आणि किती कारणांक लागून तो फुडें दाखयता. आता 2021 and Minister of Ports and letter बरयलेली. That was the previous government. And the minister कोण आसलो तेन्ना पाब्लो एस्कोबार. तेन्ना वो आमचे भाशेन रस्त्यार. हे लक्षात घ्या. This is a very important fact now. This is now not mine. I have not brought some information from somewhere. This is Captain of Ports letter on the RTI. We have got it. He wrote a letter. Pablo Escobar that time wrote, what in the Pablo Escobar Mumpa, that as regard jetties, an area of captain of port jurisdiction, the captain of ports will exclusively decide about the jetty and space management. We have under government, Paragule file. I told you no, the legal tout. Illegal tout म्हणजे नाही म्हणून आम्ही I call it tout म्हणजे tout. तो आता legal tout करता. And suggested that GTDC can take assistance of the captain of ports in framing jetty managing policy for jetties which are exclusively under the GTDC. Those which are under the only which are under GTDC. If you want take assistance, पुढे तुम्हाला this is an official letter there of the minister of Pablo Escobar to the political. Now the political thug घेता Pablo Escobar आमच्या अशीच असते ना. Okay, Terran Pablo Escobar नाव घेतलं आता as tourism minister. This is the difference. In spite of this, in spite of all these records with the tourism department, the jetty policy 2022 has not altered any clauses to meet with the Minister of Ports direction and COP concerns. हे record असताना jetty policy काय ऑर्डर आपण काय ते करून घ्या. Now, here is a very important thing. The COP has charged that Santa Monica jetty, tourism jetty or GTDC jetty, was being exclusively used for certain business houses from 1990. This is very important. The COP questioned, after spending 35 crores for the jetty, why GTDC refused permission to other vessels? याचा अर्थ किती मोनोपॉली तुमकां चलयात माझो टाउट पिढी हा कितें आमकां दियात आमी दुसऱ्यांक परमिशन दिवचे. This is the only meaning we can draw from it. If there is any other meaning, he should explain. The political thug should explain. आता jetty of the COP त्या की बांधल्या पळय captain of port साठी. It has 185 meters length. It has cost 20 crores. They opened up for smaller tourist vessels from 2015. This brought in a lot of revenue. You think of you understood. My entire captain of ports are आपले jetty जागे दिली दुसरे business आहे back. The COP charged, this is one very important paragraph, that the tourism department to take all the business away from COP and other jetties to draft policy, try to force all tourist cruises to operate from GTDC only and not from COP jetty. Now they are trying to monopolize. Chocolate jetty are ugodtele and आम्ही ते उधार करतले. आता captain of ports ही सांगता हे तो तुम्ही करपाचे हा जर आमचे जेटीज पुंजेन ओल्ड गोवा ब्रिटोना numerous floating jetties and 9 other fixed jetties in the river Mandovi on which crores have been spent as think किती म्युझियम को दरपाचे आम्ही आता थंय आसतले ते तुमच्या अर्धे लायसन्स घेवूंक जाय आनी कितें घेवूंक जाय. So, आता political thug कोण tourism minister कितें करूंक भोंवता ह्या jetty policyचेर हे आता open करता आमी करिना captain of ports करता. Government is writing to them officially, explain to them, and after this letter, if you see, everything becomes sad. But the point is what? That I will come to you last. It is not silent. They are trying to manipulate, to share the spoils, I would call it. Because finally it is one government. Captain of ports I'm putting into GTTC or Jetty Management Committee is no one to direct Captain of Ports to tell what is the role and responsibility of the COP as, here comes the technical part, as the tourism department has no expertise on marine and technical, nor has the mandate from any order. There are other technical issues, okay? Now, under which order, under which mandate, the Captain of Ports is asking, you have taken this powers. When everything belongs to them. Now, this is not our charge. Now, very interesting is, in 2021, there is Pablo Escobar, who wrote a letter. But this Captain of Ports letter has been written. Who is the minister? The Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is the letter, and therefore TMC demand from the Chief Minister to publicly come out and declare this jet policy, what a Captain of Ports has asked for. Scrap it. Chief Minister cannot allow it to be kept under the carpet now. Or it would be presumed that the Chief Minister is trying to strike a deal and take the cake of it. Now, Captain of Ports has raised all these questions, and therefore TMC demands that the Chief Minister should now either say that the Captain of Ports has written a false letter and it is not as per law, it is not as per the government directions, or it was not under his knowledge that this letter has written, because this is not brought yesterday. It is in October 22. From October to March, if the Chief Minister doesn't know, and neither the tourism minister has replied to this letter, the TMC demand now stands on firm ground to scrap the jetty policy. So we have not made a charge earlier in there. We had substantial information, but today we are coming out with the RTI document of the government itself.
So you mean to say this is clear-cut fight between CM and Tourism Minister?
So I told you, and I am repeating it. This man, the Tourism Minister, Goan, I am telling you now, has no self-respect. Had it to have self-respect, he would have not worked under a Chief Minister whom he called Pappu. Number one. Number two, here is the Captain of Ports letter. Even the Chief Minister feels it is not worthy for him to write to this ministry. He made his officer write it. And the man is silent. The political thug is silent.
When this letter has been issued, Captain of Port?
10/22, October 22.
10/22.
October 22. 17 October 22.